Alright, so what you guys are looking at is two generators. Yes, this is really a generator, this small. Just to compare it, this is a 1.25 gallon gas tank. And that's how much room it takes up. It's about the size of a... I keep my Mr. Buddy heater in here so no bugs and stuff get in it while I'm not using it and clog stuff up. So if you compare it to a Mr. Buddy heater, this is my Mr. Buddy heater. You compare this Mr. Buddy heater to my other generator, you can tell it takes up, this generator is a lot bigger. So I'm gonna explain to you guys how I acquired this generator and why. I had an opportunity yesterday. To acquire this generator on Craigslist. Someone was looking for an air conditioner. Yeah, I know everyone's like, you just put your air conditioner in, and why would you get rid of it? I told you guys I would only run that thing for an hour, and after that first heat wave, I look back on it, and if I didn't have to park directly under the sunlight for my solar panels, I would have been fine because I could have parked in the shade. It's way cooler in the shade. That wouldn't have been a problem. But because I have my solar panels and that's what I rely on to charge my batteries while I'm watching TV and stuff, I have to park in the sun. So now, and with this, I would use this to recharge the batteries and play the game and watch TV sometimes. And I use that 90% of the time. Well, that was the use for this 90% of the time. Now, I'm not saying most of the time I didn't just use the batteries that I have and just run those, but I'm saying I use that generator a lot just for really very, very little power consumption. That's rated for freaking 4,000 watts. 4,000 watts. This is rated for 600 watts. And I'm not even, when I plug the three things I plug up to this, because I plug up my battery charger, TV, gaming system. That's it. And this thing doesn't even, the idle doesn't even change. So I'm not nowhere near even maxing this out. I was looking for a small generator, and this is actually the smallest they come. When I say the smallest, you can't find a 600 watt generator anymore. They don't make them anymore. I guess the power demand is more now, but for me in my van, it's not. Put this up here, make sure it's in the frame. So you guys see the immense difference in the size. There's also a big noise difference. Now I'm surrounded by storage buildings, so when I start these two up, there's gonna be noise, a little bit extra noise. But I wanted to show you guys, I think I could be more stealth with this thing, definitely, because I don't have this weighing on the back of my van anymore. I'm gonna see what happens in the next few weeks without this on the back of my van. See if cops, if I draw more attention by cops, if they come knock on my door, if the generator was keeping them at bay, who knows? Just my theory. When I say keeping them at bay, I mean like maybe cops looked at the generator and saying, oh, maybe the guy lives in there, okay, we're gonna go about our way. So that's just what I mean. But with this thing can sit on the back of the van, or I can cover it somehow. I haven't figured out exactly what I'm going to do, make a box for it or something, but just to show you guys, like, if it sits back here, that's all the room is going to take. It barely sticks out further than the bumper, maybe 2.5 inches beyond the bumper. But this is 4,000 watts. This is 600 watts. They don't even make them that small anymore, and that's what I wanted. And this is a very old one. It's all metal. Like, that thing is metal, the whole encasing. Like, they make these now and they're all plastic. But I traded this for my air conditioner. Air conditioner was like $60. So I definitely am proud of the deal that I did. I wanted this generator. I think it's definitely going to help me. And I ran it all yesterday. I got 6 hours out of a tank running the stuff I run. Just so you guys know, it doesn't even take a gallon of gas, and I got 6 hours out of it. I think it's like a half a gallon or less than a half a gallon of gas. But I got freaking 6 hours out of it yesterday. Continuous use. Main point being is because I'm not really drawing any power. So it didn't even, like when I plugged the stuff in, you couldn't even hear anything. It didn't do a power surge. It didn't go up in the RPMs, nothing. It just stayed running smooth, just like this generator, because obviously I'm not drawing nowhere near enough power to make this power surge. Now I do have a microwave in my van, and I do want to keep this for future use when I want another air conditioner and stuff. But for right now, since I'm not using this that much, I think I think it's better to get it off the van and get something smaller on there so I can stay stealth, can drop 100 pounds, and can also use less gas. So I think it's a win-win. I mean, I don't have to get rid of this generator. I can definitely always pick up another air conditioner. Maybe even this time I'll go with a portable air conditioner. I know a couple of you were pointing that out to me, which I'm not gonna lie, it's not a bad idea. It would have been easier. I wouldn't have had to make that much stuff for it, but I mean, hey, I like to make stuff, so if you guys haven't noticed. But I want to start these up for you guys and show you guys the difference in the sound. Like, it's insane. It's probably going to be a little bit noisier because you guys are right on a piece of metal, and it's metal all around me, but I still want to show you guys. So let's go with the big one first. Not that bad. If you guys can actually hear me talking over it, it's not that loud, but it's still loud. Before I store this, I'm probably going to run all the gas out the carburetor. So now for this one. Can you guys hear me talking? That sucker is pretty quiet. I had it in the back of the van yesterday and I couldn't even hear it. those are the reasons I went with a smaller generator. It's smaller, it's lighter, less gas, less power, less noise, less weight. I could have went with a Harbor Freight generator, but they're a lot louder. And what else? I still didn't even need all the power that they produce. They produce like 900 to 1,000 watts. I don't need that. You need this. This is fine for me. In case you guys are wondering, this is a 1985-88 generator made by Homelight, and I think they were taken over, or maybe not taken over, I'm not sure, but I think Yamaha, either they copied Yamaha's design back then or Yamaha copied their design, one of the two. But this actually has Yamaha parts on it. There are some parts available, but for $60 basically, I'm willing to take that risk, and if I get a year's use out of it, or even I got to do the calculations to see how long it'll take to start making me money, but even if I get 6 months out of this thing, I think it'll be worth it. And I really like it. I really like smaller engines, older engines, and I think this is a good buy. Well, barter. So oh, I want to touch on something real quick. In my last video, a beautiful woman named Lily, hope I'm saying your name right, sent me a care package. And the reason I don't have my P.O. box in the description is because I don't want you guys to send me stuff. Because, like, how can I explain it? When I opened that package, the love and support I felt, it was just really overwhelming. And to be honest, any day now. Okay. And to be honest, it was hard for me to make videos the next day. Now, I'm not mad or she didn't do anything wrong. It's just that I haven't felt support like that in a long time. So I just don't want to put my P.O. box in the description. I don't need you. You guys are supporting the channel enough, definitely. With what you guys are doing, subscribing, liking, watching, commenting on my videos, freaking just being there, and giving me advice and stuff. So you guys keep doing what you're doing, and I'll continue to try to make videos for you guys. If you guys have any questions in the comments that I didn't touch on, or that you guys want to know, just let me know. I set up notifications so I can finally get notifications, and I'll try to answer you guys' questions, because I have the tendency to talk about something and then go off onto something else, and not actually completely finish talking about what I was supposed to be talking about. So alright guys, I'm gonna end this video here, and I'll talk to you guys later.